We just jumped on a ferry in Fortune, Newfoundland, but we're actually heading to France.
It's just 1 hour and 20 minutes boat ride to Saint Pierre and Miquelon, which actually belongs to France.
It's a really cool place that a lot of people don't know about because no one thinks that France is this close, but this is basically France of the Americas, and I think we're both really excited to see what it has to offer.
Bienvenue à Saint Pierre and Miquelon.
Welcome to Saint Pierre and Miquelon.
So now we're switching to French, or at least practicing the little bit we know.
Bonjour! Saint Pierre and Miquelon is a self-governing, territorial overseas collectivity of France located in the Gulf of St. Lawrence off the western end of Newfoundland's Burin Peninsula. This archipelago, composed by 8 islands, is the only part of New France that remains under French control, with an area of 242 square kilometers and a population of around 6,000 people split between the only 2 inhabited islands, Saint Pierre and Miquelon. After many years of war between France and Britain, new settlers came to these islands in 1816, mostly Basques, Bretons, and Normans, joined by various other peoples, particularly from the nearby island of Newfoundland. This small French colony thrived as a fishing community until the middle of the 19th century, and despite it no longer being the main industry, it still remains an important part of their culture, as we learned from Les Zigotos, a group of fishermen who shared their family fishing history and current work, repairing dories in the traditional way. We even got to go inside a building where alcohol was stored during the Prohibition days. After getting off the ferry yesterday, we took a tour to see some of the best sights in Saint Pierre and to learn about the city.
And we're staying at Hotel Robert, which has a beautiful view of the port. And after grabbing some croissants for breakfast, we're now off to keep exploring the city.
Saint Pierre, which is the smallest island and has the most population, is the commercial and administrative center of the archipelago. We enjoyed walking around the colorful buildings of this beautiful town, checking out the various French goods at the different boutiques, and trying the amazing French cuisine and desserts.
We're here in Sailor's Island, or L'Île aux Marins in French. It's only a 15 minutes boat ride from Saint Pierre.
And we're here to learn more about how life used to be on the island and how it is today. A little bit wet, hey?
Yes! So unfortunately it's raining here at Sailor's Island.
It's a really cool place to visit, obviously much nicer on a warmer day, but you can take a guide like what we're doing right now, but there's also lots of explanations along the way, so you can do your own guided tour and take as much time as you want.
What was home of around 700 fishermen and pioneers in the 1600s, this small island is now becoming a seasonal getaway for people in Saint Pierre and Miquelon, turning abandoned old houses into summer cottages while still maintaining the original design and heritage buildings as a reminder of what once was a thriving fishing community.
Well, we're back on a ferry again, but this time we're heading to the other island called Miquelon.
And it's quite foggy, the weather is not improving, but we'll see once we get there.
Unfortunately, we've been dealing with a lot of rain, fog, and clouds on this trip to Miquelon, but normally this is the place you want to come if you want to do a lot of hiking and see a lot of nature. This is the island of Miquelon where about 600 people live. Right here, there's all kinds of hikes around the island, and then when you get here, this is a really beautiful sandy stretch. So you have ocean on both sides, and that connects it to Langlade, where some people have summer cabins, but no one lives year-round, and there's a lot more nature.
We're now enjoying the French cuisine here in Miquelon. We're in a very small restaurant where they don't really speak too much English, but we were able to get it like sorted out with some hand signals and all that, and so far it looks pretty good. We're getting some cooked fish with chorizo, potatoes, and it looks pretty good. Another great way to learn about the peninsula besides hiking is here at the Visitor Center, which is also an interpretive center about the nature and environment of the peninsula. Sadly, we couldn't do any hikes due to the weather.
But because we're here during the time of their popular 25-kilometer race here in Miquelon, we get to enjoy some evening festivities, which sounds like live music.
And food!
So pretty excited for that.
Even though we couldn't experience as much as we wish due to the weather, we want to thank Saint Pierre and Miquelon Tourism Board for giving us a taste of these unique French islands.
That's pretty cool. You can visit France just an hour and a half by ferry from Newfoundland. So to learn more about this destination and Canada in general, visit our website at mustdocanada.com, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and check us out on all the other social media platforms with the handle mustdocanada.
Au revoir!